Hey exiles, how are we doing? This is Mr. A2G and we are back playing some more Saga of Survival. Okay guys, so today what I want to do is I want to quickly run over to the Rocky Spires. Oop, why can't I take that? There we go. Yeah, want to run over to the Rocky Spires, grab a few resources, mainly iron and clay particularly, and yeah, I think we'll make an episode out of that today, and we'll see what we can get ourselves in terms of loot, all that sort of good stuff. But hope you guys are doing well, keeping busy, all that sort of good stuff. Just want to build up some crossbows before we get started, so I'm just sort of grabbing my bits and pieces. I think I should have everything in here. Yes, I do. Okay, and we'll grab some of that. So we'll go ahead and do that now, and we'll get into it. And if you guys are new here today, definitely you want to hit that subscribe and notification bell right at the same time if you can, so you don't miss out on any future updates or uploads that come out on this channel. Like and comment guys, all the usual stuff that really gets the channel going. Otherwise guys, hope you are enjoying this video. Alright, so done everything I've need to have done here. I'm just going to take one with me today, and we'll get rid of those. Pop that over there and drop some of these guys here. Perfect. You know what, I've actually got too much items for this, so definitely want to drop off a few things, so bear with me guys. There we go. I knew I had something around here, some space I could drop off with. Okay, so we are good to go. Alrighty, so guys, Rocky Spires today, as I said before. So I'm sort of trying to break up exactly what I'm you know, what I want to grind and things like that. So you know, I do my fair share of dungeon runs and things like that, so to sort of break up the mold, I sort of do different runs just to try and, you know, keep me sane, I guess, at the end of the day, because last thing I want to do is burn out and not wanting to go in the zone because I'm not getting any stable parts, which is a very slow progression, if I might add guys. So I know a lot of you guys are starting to get your stable, so, you know, good on you guys. I'm happy for you guys. Unfortunately, me, I'm not one of the lucky ones at the minute, but look, I'm going to get there. It's going to happen, and eventually, you know, I won't have to start, you know, do weekly zone runs and show it to you guys, all my trials and tribulations and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, we'll get into the zone, and hopefully we might be able to get some pretty good items. Let's, you know, but let's get into it. So last couple of videos that I've done, I sort of, you know, fired them off in quick succession, and only really because of the devs that had posted a few things through the community page. So you know, you guys responded pretty well to both of those videos, so thank you guys for doing that. So going from the first original video regarding the rumors and teasers and things like that, so it looked to be that the dual weapon happened to be an axe. It didn't really look too clear immediately when we were sort of looking at it beforehand, or it looked like a concept. So you know, to what we're getting now, you know, in game when that is going to drop. So I'm hoping that's going to drop in the next week or so, to be perfectly honest, the weapon update itself. But we won't know exactly at the end of the day, so hopefully it comes sooner rather than later. That's what I'm hoping. But then again, you know, they didn't really touch on about the concept about the race change, or the ability to change and all that sort of stuff. So again, that's just something that they're sort of tinkering around with, playing about. So again, at this stage, it's not something that we're going to see, you know, in the near future. Weapons are pretty much going to come before that will ever happen, and you know, potentially things like the PvP, which everyone's sort of dying to get their hands on, myself included. But aside from that, pretty much when I uploaded that video, the actual launch video came out for the update for all the weapons, so we got that as well. So I pretty much woke up the next day on my socials and had seen that had happened. So naturally I had to make a follow-up video to it, so I did do that. So what I'll do in this video, I'll link both of those in the description as well of this video through my little cards. So if you want to tap onto that, definitely do that, guys, and have a bit of a look if you guys are not aware of what's going on. But the weapons look pretty good. I do admit they do look really good. I'm hyped to get my hands on all of them. One, you know, which has been heavily discussed, and that is the pistol. Look, I mean, I'm going to try it, but it's not something that I want to use, you know, all the time. And I think a lot of you guys have agreed with me on this as well. At this stage, you know, the theme of the game in its current state, you know, guns are not needed. And it's not a bad thing to have guns in any sort of game. It's good, don't get me wrong, you know, without any doubt. But, you know, when you've got a game that is specifically all melee based and, you know, melee projectile style weapons like your crossbow, the pyromancer ring that I have here, and the bow and arrow, sorry, I should say, you know, wand staffs and things like that. The game is more skewed in that sort of regard. I mean, look, and I think I've said that to a few of the guys who commented about that as well. I mean, look, you know, whether the devs are trying some sort of different direction, you know, whether or not they want to see what type of approach this will give them. You know, if they're going to heavily emphasize the, you know, having guns in this game, I mean, look, you know, it's their game to make as they see fit. I mean, look, like I said, I think, you know, I agree with a lot. I agree with a lot of the guys, you know, with their frustration with it. You know, thinking about it as well, and, you know, coming to this conclusion as well with it. We essentially don't need to have to use it. If we don't want to use it, it's there, but we don't have to use it, okay? You know, look, things like this may change when, say, PvP becomes a thing, and then you get other people are using it. If it gives us some sort of advantage over the other person, then, look, I guess that's something that we're going to have to cross the bridge once we get to it, kind of thing. So, like at this stage, it's not something that we should be too badly concerned about. Yes, it sort of sucks because, you know, it's sort of taken away from what we've sort of, you know, grown up with, you know, in the short time that this game's been available. So that I get. I'm one of those people as well, you know, who thinks like that. But also at the end of the day, excuse me, I'm open to change as well as getting new content in the game. So remember, guys, it's not like these guys don't put out any updates, or it takes them a long time to, you know, to pull out an update. So, you know, with that in mind, you know, the guys at Plarium here, they do a very good job in giving us consistent updates as well at the same time. So, you know, I back these guys as, you know, 100% with what they do with the game. You know, so far they haven't done anything wrong with this game. So, you know, I'm happy with it. I'm sure you guys should be happy with it as well. There's always going to be things that people don't always necessarily agree upon. So, for me, that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think about all that as well. Happy and open to discuss more about it. But yeah, look, you know, who knows? The game, they might even change it. Who knows? They might, you know, read the feedback. They may, you know, there might be enough in terms of feedback from players saying, look, you know, it's not going to be the right direction we should take. Let's hold off on it, or you know, let's try something else. We'll pull it, you know, completely from the game. Not to say that they will do that, but, and I'm not trying to get you guys to sort of, you know, create an argument to the, you know, to the devs or anything like that. So it's the last thing I want you guys to do. Definitely do not do that, guys, please. You know, it's not like they haven't done anything wrong to us. If anything, they've given us a great game for us to play. and you know, and it's this game alone that's pretty much connected all of us together here at this point in time. So yeah, guys, I'm thankful for that. You know, with whatever they do with the game, it's entirely up to them, and that's how I see things. Oop. And let's just quickly get you. There we go. Yeah, so that's just my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think about it as well. Alrighty, so whilst in our bit of a conversational talk about the new upcoming update, I am trying to find out when possibly this is going to drop. If it means that I'm not allowed to advise of anything, I won't, and I'm going to be upfront with that now, guys, with you. You know, if they let me advise something, then I will definitely, you know, tell you guys first. You guys will be the first to know, as always. But yeah, I am super pumped, cannot wait. I really want to get these new weapons in our hands. We haven't had weapons for a little while now, so super pumped to see how they sort of will work with us. You know, looking from the video itself that they posted, a lot of them are going to be sort of, you know, mid to high tier, you know, weaponry. So a lot of them are pretty much in the range of 40 to 50 attack damage, you know, per hit, which is good. I really want to find out what the durability is going to be on them as well. Also interested to know exactly how we're going to be able to craft them and what materials are going to be required. Will some of them require steel or steel grain? Will some of them, you know, require oak as opposed to wood, or would it just be straight up wood planks? You know, things like that. Yeah, you know, something definitely that I'm interested to know, just so I can sort of better prepare for myself, so I can actually, you know, start using them right away. That's basically where I'm at with that. But yeah, definitely want to get some of the range weapons. The throwing tomahawk axe thingy-my-bobby, that's what I'm calling it at the minute. I really want to get my hands on that. The dual axes, yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. I think that one there, I think if my memory serves me correctly, looks to be one of the weaker weapons. So hopefully we're going to have that earlier in game, as you know, for new starters that are starting up the game. So we'll see how that goes as well. But yeah, all right, so this will be the main chest of the zone. Hopefully we'll get something decent out of it, and we'll clear the other side, quickly go downstairs and see what we can get out of that. Yeah, some okay things, but nothing I'm going to jump for joy over. Just a pretty standard chest, if you don't mind me saying. Also interested to know as well what they're going to do in the current state with once these weapons are in game. Are they going to update loot drops? Are they going to update, you know, scrolls and things like that? I'm hoping for things like that to happen as well. Yeah, so I think it's sort of time and due for that to happen. I think the rebalance happened back in 1.5, if I'm not mistaken, the last rebalance. So yeah, definitely keen on a new rebalance. Different type of loot table drops as well. But look, I'm super pumped for everything that's coming. I really want the new zone to pop up as well with the new boss. That's what I'm really hoping for as well. Now, I think that's probably going to be a little bit further down the track compared to the weapons that are about to come out. So I think this is probably going to happen first, being the weapons, and then hopefully a little bit longer down the track we might get that new zone and boss. That's probably what I'm led to believe at this minute, unless if they pull one out of nowhere and give us everything right away, then hey, happy days, guys, to all of us, because we're the ones that are going to benefit from it at the end of it. So yeah, that's it. All right, and I think we've nearly come full circle with everything here, and we should be able to get right. Ooh, didn't see you. Where'd you pop up from? Oops. Okay. And perfect. Alright, so okay, so we've still got a couple of enemies around. That will be you. Oops, come on. There we go, and out of perfect time. And we'll get some of that clay. And okay, cool, everyone has been defeated. Excuse me. Alrighty, so we'll get this chest, we'll drop off a few things off in this chest and we'll jump downstairs. And hopefully we can get a few other things down there as well. So, pretty much got most of the iron. So most of it now is going to be downstairs. And with that, probably pop that there. I think that will be more than enough space. There'll be a little bit of iron down there, hopefully a bit more clay, and all the deposits for the anthracite, which I'm obviously going to get as well. So that will happen now. And there we go. Drink up on that. You know what, just run a little bit quicker. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Didn't run far enough, did I? There we go. That doesn't matter. And here we go. There's some of that iron. Oop, there we go. Nope. You know, I've been using the pyromancy's ring for a little while now, just to sort of try to clear out some of the inventory space that I've got back at base, and the fact that I didn't have any whetstones crafted up, so sort of, you know, slowed me down in using these crossbows. So I keep forgetting that the crossbow has a longer range compared to the ring, because I'm getting used to how the ring sort of operates in terms of the distance compared to where I should be and when to attack. So yeah, just sort of misjudging everything as I'm sort of going along now, but it won't take me long to remember exactly where I should be doing with this. So he just kept going. Go. Usually these guys, as soon as you run a little bit, they're fine. They forget you're there, and you can definitely get the sneak attack in. Okay. So, let's see what we get out of here. I will get that plant as well, either seeds or fresh herbs, whatever it may be. Yes, starting to know, to understand the value. Ooh, chain weave. I've got a ton of these. I don't know what it's for yet. I'm sure they're used for higher or rarer items to be crafted and things like that. So I am collecting them, but I'm just starting to get a neat little stack of them. I think I've got about over 100 at this point in time. I think I say that from time to time. I think every time I come down here, I say the same thing. Every time I actually find, you know, a rune mold. Okay. And as soon as I'm done here, quickly show you guys. Happened the other day, wasn't really aware of it until now. So, as soon as I get to level 66, I know it's a little while away, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But as soon as I get to that, bam, star 1 wand, it's going to happen. So that might even probably replace the Morning Star for me if I don't get the first level on that. And mainly, you know, the reason for that is, even though that they do all the same attack damage, you look at the durability, the amount of times that you can do hits. So 60 hits on that versus 109. So it's pretty much nearly double. So in theory, I should be able to get through 2 stone walls, more or less, just about, before that wand breaks. So yeah, that's basically what I want to use moving forward. It might even replace the crossbow, to be honest with you, as well as a standardized weapon for me. But we'll see when we get to level 66. I'm sure that you guys on a higher level are pretty much using them right now at this stage. But for me, you know, obviously I'm not there yet, so The crossbow is my staple, my staple, not my stable, staple weapon that I basically use pretty much every run zone that I do, unless specified otherwise, of course. But that's going to make life just a hell of a lot easier as well, because it does deal a lot more in terms of attack power. Why did you... Okay. It deals a lot more in terms of attack as well. So as soon as I get this stone golem to bed, I will elaborate on that a little bit further. There we go. Take that. Yeah, so let me elaborate real quickly. So even though that the crossbow does show more durability, it's got less attack power. So basically we're looking at 31 v 55. Okay, so in the grand scheme of things, when you go to sneak attack, a lot of the enemies, you know, we should be able to hit them in a one hit style without doing 2 hits and running. So that's going to do a few things for us. This is going to give us quicker times through each zone because we don't have to double hit. And in terms of the durability standpoint, it's pretty much going to give us I would say pretty much close to, or if not better, mileage, because we're attacking so a lot higher more. So we're going to be attacking 20 plus to what the crossbow gives us right now. So, you know, just to give you guys a little bit of a context with that. So as soon as level 66 rolls around, that's going to be a thing for us. That's what's going to happen. So pumped for that, guys. But we have nearly cleared this zone as well, so nearly done. I think there may be one more stone golem, I think. Well, I see the spider coming after us. There may be one more. We've already got, so we've got both chests. We're all good to go on that front there. We'll wrap it up here as soon as I get the rest of the anthracite, and what's down here, just some more iron. Definitely going to go to good use. Whoop. Okay, and anything up here of interest? Nope. Okay, so pretty much that's pretty much done actually. I don't think there's anything else here. Oop. We'll just get this bad boy here. And whoop, nope. And by the time I sort of run back, I guess, in the other way, avoiding, you know, maybe 2 or 3 enemies, excuse me, it'll probably end up working out to be the same thing. So we'll just finish it off with these guys here. I think that's the last one anyway. Okay, and we'll just drink a whole bunch of that and we should be fine. That's it, guys, we are done. So another standard Rocky Spires run, listening to me talk, you know, as I normally do. But as always, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. So if you have, make sure you show that by hitting that like button, commenting, and if you loved everything, of course, why not subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything that comes your way. All right. Otherwise, guys, again, as always, hope you enjoyed. But I will see you guys in another video. Take it easy.